In this week's lesson, we're going to study prepositions, the Greek preposition. If you turn to follow along in the textbook in Lesson 8, pages 8 through 38. As we begin our lesson this week, let's compare English language, English grammar to the Greek grammar as it has to do with nouns and particularly prepositions. The English language has 2 cases, whereas the Greek language has 5 or 8, as we have seen in our previous studies. 5-case system or 8-case system in Greek. But English has a case system also. As a matter of fact, all languages have a case system. English grammarians also recognize English cases. Most English grammarians will recognize 2 cases. Now, some 3, but I will mention the third one a little later. But in its essence, most English grammarians will recognize 2 cases, the subject case and the object case. In the subject case in English, the sentence, the boy runs, boy in this sentence is the subject. In the object case in English, the father likes a boy or loves a boy. Boy in this sentence is a direct object. So boy being used in the sentence the boy runs is the subject case. And boy in the sentence the father likes a boy, boy is a direct object or an object. So that's a subject case and an object case. Now, in English, there are other uses of the object. And in English, these other uses that I have listed here fall under the object case. For instance, if I have the sentence, the father took the pencil of the boy, boy is the object of the prepositional phrase of the boy. In English, we have phrases. Phrases do not have subjects and verbs, they only have objects. So the prepositional phrase of the boy, the object of that preposition of is boy. Boy in this sentence is an object, the object of the preposition. Again, the father took the pencil from the boy. English doesn't distinguish between genitive and ablative like Greek. They just call boy an object here. So boy in this sense is also an object, object of the preposition from. The father saw the shirt on the boy. Boy in this sense is also an object, and English will only recognize that as an object, whereas in Greek they'll recognize it as a case locative, but all these in English will fit into the objective case, on the boy. Again, the sentence in English, the father gave an apple to the boy. Boy in this sense is also an object. It's the object of the preposition, boy. Again, English will recognize boy in each of these cases as an object case. They do not recognize it as a separate case as in Greek and other languages, and this will also be called the dative in Greek. Now we can see that more if we compare it to the Greek cases as we've already been studying. The Greek cases, nominative, genitive, ablative, locative, instrumental, dative, accusative. The Greek cases are here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the vocative would be the 8th. Or 5 cases, nominative, as you know by now, genitive and ablative have the same endings in Greek. We'll see that in a moment. Locative, instrumental, dative is the same ending, so that could be one case in Greek and accusative. So 1, 2, putting those together, 3, putting these 3 together, and 4, and then the vocative is 5 cases. So 5 or 8 case system, doesn't matter. The Greek cases recognize more than 2 cases, whereas English will recognize 2 cases. Greek recognizes 8 or 5. So in Greek, the nominative case is a case of designation. The word became flesh, so logos is in the nominative case and is the subject of your sentence. The genitive case in Greek is a description case, and translate of the word logou, the ending ou is genitive, and we translate it of the word, showing description or possessive of the word or the man's word, the word of the man, or the word of the word, logou. Ablative in Greek is from the word, same ending, logou, but we translate it from the word. Locative is logo with a iota subscript. I don't have that under there, but the iota subscript is locative. Instrumental is also logo with a iota subscript, and dative by the word is also logo with the iota subscript. Accusative, on the other hand, in Greek is logon. The ending is showing me that it's the direct object. So Greek has 8 cases, or 5. English has 2. Prepositional phrase of the boy in English is the objective case. Both Greek and English have these designations. English just doesn't recognize the breakdown that Greek does there in their cases. Both have a case system, both recognize the same cases. Now this will become clear as we begin to look now at pages 8 through 37, particularly page 8 as you look at your vocab list in lesson 8 in your textbook. So open your textbook and you can follow along with this. You'll see that in the vocab list the word ana is there. Ana is used with an accusative case and is translated up or among or between. So if ana is followed by a noun, like in the prepositional phrase, they'll always have an object. Ana logon. Logon is in the accusative case. So that'll be translated up or among a word. Up or among or between a word. Ana logon. So prepositions in Greek will be followed by an object. Ana logon. And if ana is used with the accusative case, if ana is used with a noun with the accusative case, like in this case here, it's up or among or between a word. Now, some prepositions are used with 2 cases, as you will notice in the vocab list on page 8. Dia is used with the genitive case. It's translated through. Dia logou, the Greek noun logou is in the genitive case. It's the object preposition. Dia logou would be through a word. Dia used with the accusative case is translated because of. So dia used with the noun in the accusative case here as its object. Dia logon will be because of a word. Some prepositions are used with 3 cases. Epi, used with the genitive case, is translated on, over, or upon. So epi logou, logou is a noun in the genitive case, will be translated upon or over or on a word. Epi can also be used with the locative case, though. See, 3 cases possibility here. Translated on, in, or above, epi logo with a iota subscript would be on, in, or above a word. But epi can also be used with a 3rd case, accusative case, and would in that case be translated over or across. So epi logon, the noun here being in the accusative case, epi logon would be over or across a word. So see, some prepositions are used with 1 case, some prepositions are used with 2 cases, some prepositions are used with 3 cases. The preposition epi could be used with 3 different cases, genitive, locative, or accusative. The preposition dia can be used with the genitive or accusative case. The preposition ana will only be used with 1 case, and that would be the accusative case, and not logon. Here is another chart that may help to understand how prepositions are used in Greek. The preposition apa will be used with the genitive case only and be translated from, falling away for or away from. The preposition akri in Greek will be used with a genitive and it will be translated until or as far as. The preposition dia can be used with the accusative or the genitive case. If it's used with the accusative case, it will be translated on account of. If it's used with the genitive case, it will be translated through. The preposition eis in Greek can only be used with the accusative case and will be translated unto or into. The preposition ek or ex, if the next word is preceded by a vowel, then will be used only with the genitive case. It will be translated out of, means to exit. The preposition en will be used only with the dative case and will be translated in. The preposition enopion is used with the genitive case only and will be translated before. The preposition exo will be used only with the genitive case also and it will be translated outside of or on the outside. The preposition eos is also only used with the genitive case and will be translated as far as or until. The preposition kata can be used with two different cases in Greek, accusative or genitive, and will be translated according to or against or down from. The preposition meta is also used with two cases in Greek. If the preposition meta is followed by an accusative noun, it's translated after. If the preposition meta is followed by a genitive noun, it's translated with. The preposition peri can also be used with two cases in Greek, the accusative and the genitive. If the preposition peri is used with an accusative case, it's translated around. If the preposition peri is used with a noun in the genitive case, then that preposition peri will be translated concerning. The preposition pra is used only with the genitive case. If the preposition pra is used with a noun in the genitive case, it will be translated before. The preposition pros is only used in Greek with the accusative case. If the preposition pros is used with an object noun, in the accusative case it's to or toward. The preposition soon can only be used with the dative case. Therefore, if the preposition soon is used with a noun in the dative case, it will be translated with. The preposition huper can be used with two cases in Greek, accusative or genitive. If the preposition huper is used with the accusative case in Greek, it would be translated over and above. If the preposition huper is used with the genitive case in Greek, it would be translated over, above, or on behalf of. Lastly, the preposition hupa can be used with the accusative or the genitive case in Greek. If the preposition hupa is used with the accusative case in Greek, it's under. If hupa is used with the genitive case in Greek, the preposition will be translated by.